We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Minnesota Twins. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Here's Leonis Martin, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off tonight for Tampa Bay, center fielder, number 17.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Here's Hughes now on 0-1. And he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2. The 0-2 on its way from Hughes. And a fastball is swung on and missed, and there is your first out of the contest. Stepping up now as Dribble Cabrera. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. In there, strike one. And we could be in for a cold one tonight. 52 degrees at game time, but should see the 40s before we're through. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now. And he takes strike three called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game. Here's George Springer. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. In there for strike one.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
And could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Murphy recovers, and that ends the inning. Digging in, Matt Duffy. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Twins, the shortstop, Matt Duffy.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. And Harold, as we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like the pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out the first. Digging in, Eddie Rosario. Batting average is a likely source of pride for him, currently sitting in the high 320s. Skied into straightaway right. Springer has a read on it. He gets there to put it away, and tagging is the runner from first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Miguel Sano. First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone. Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Well, he got away with one right there. He hung a slider to this guy in the middle of the order and got away with it. You're feeling good about yourself right now.
And he comes back with a pitch that misses here. 1-1 to the Minnesota third baseman. Chopped weakly to the left. Segura for 1. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. Here's Will Myers. He brings an average in the 260s into this one.
First baseman number 7.
Here comes the first pitch.
Myers.
A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
And he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4. Digging in the switch hitter, Carlos Beltran. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. First pitch coming now from Hughes. And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. No one out with a runner at second. To first. He's got it. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third. Coming to the plate now, Colby Rasmus. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. Here's the 1-0. That's inside. 2-0.
Matt, this is that situation as a hitter. I want to see the guy expand his zone. You got a runner on third base. You got a 2-0 count. You know they're going to nibble, but if you can put the ball in play, you got a good chance of picking up that run.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit out toward second. Taken in by Scope. Only play will be to first as we'll see our first run score here as this is a 1-0 ball game.
Third baseman.
Stepping in, Derek Dietrich. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Here it comes on 1-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Now to the plate, number 66. The average remains a very big bright spot for him at this point in the season, just under 400. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now. Little dribbler down the line, but it gets foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now. 3-2. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second. Here's Jonathan Scope now. First time to the plate for him, and he's carrying an eye-popping batting line with him. Up in the 360s to start play. Here for it is Segura to make the play. 1 gone. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. On the move is Springer. 2 down. Stepping into the box, Ben Paulson. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. Here's the first pitch to him. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this will land foul. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Martin is under it. And that retires the side. Standing in, Gene Segura. And the average isn't pretty. Down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. Now a flare out toward right center. Scope ranging into the outfield. 1 out. The catcher Derek Norris is in, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. First delivery to him on the way. Squared that one up just a little late. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Shoots this one over to first. And the Rays are in the hit column. Ready for another chance. Leonis Martin. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Martin.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Piscotty going back on it. He leaps, but he can't make the play, and it bangs off the wall. And a relay to the plate is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Hit in the air to shallow center. Buxton is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. So stepping in, John Ryan Murphy. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
John Ryan
Into the windup and the pitch. And he misses with a high changeup that time, a dangerous pitch. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. The 2-1 on its way. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Batting ninth, center fielder Byron Buxton.
Here's the first pitch to him. Byron Buxton comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Back goes Rasmus. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Digging in for his second at bat, Matt Duffy. He reached on a single in his first try. Line towards center field. Martin is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
The left fielder, number 20,
riding in once again, Eddie Rosario. He flew out in his last at bat. Here comes the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Martin is under it, and that ends the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, George Springer. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
George Springer.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now the pitch. Boy, a lot of break to that thing, and it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
First baseman
into the box now, Will Myers. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Scope will look this one in, and there are 2 away now. Here's Carlos Beltran. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Beltran.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike. 1 run, 2 hits. And no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
He'll try again. 1-2. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Digging in to try it again, Colby Rasmus. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. 2 out, nobody on. That's lifted the other way out to left. Rosario is there. And the inning is over. Here's Miguel Sano. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Third baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
I like the fact that they're swinging early in the count, and they're really aggressive right now early in this game. But there will come a time you got to be patient. If you're swinging the strikes, that's one thing, but make him work a little bit. This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now. Boy, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get him to chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
And that misses 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Ready now, number 66. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from you. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
Sharp slider that time. Just missed inside. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Martin is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
In now, Jonathan Schoop. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Hard on the ground towards short. Cabrera's there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Derek Dietrich. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie.
Derek Dietrich.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Settling in now, Gene Segura comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch coming now from Hughes. Swing and a liner. But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Derek Norris. A base hit in his first trip. And that looked like it caught him squarely in the arm. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. Stepping into the box, Ben Paulson. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Designated hitter, Ben Paulson.
Into the windup and the pitch. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
On the move is Rasmus, and that's the first out of the inning. Stepping in, John Ryan Murphy. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Ryan Murphy.
Here's a slider to start things out, but it misses by a few inches or so. It's ball 1. Lined hard toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And maybe some miscommunication there as the throw zips right by him. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Byron Buxton. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. Comes set. Now the pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
Matt, I like the last two pitches. The changeup and then the fastball. And he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Digging in once again, Matt Duffy. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here comes the first pitch. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. High pop up. Dietrich is there for it. And that's the third out. Here's Leonis Martin. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one.
Center fielder Leonis Martin.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Dribbled to the right side. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Here's Hughes now on 0-1. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Rosario moves over a few steps to his right as he's got it for the first out.
The shortstop.
Digging in once again as Dribble Cabrera. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And he takes ball 1. Now Hughes readies the 1-0. Little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. And that'll get down for a base hit. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Digging in to try it again. George Springer. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. 7. His third punch out of the game.
Myers.
He's set and the pitch. Will Myers is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt you.
The good hitters, they don't usually have trouble with the low 90s fastball. He might have been looking for something else.
Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. And 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1-2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Ready for another chance? Eddie Rosario. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Into the windup and the pitch. Late swing and a ball line fouled into the seats past the third base dugout. 0-1 pitch on its way. Off speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Up next for Minnesota.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Miguel Sano. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And now here's another pop-up, and this one will head to the opposite side of the diamond. Under it now is Segura, and he's got it. 2 away now. Ready for another shot now. Number 66 comes into this at bat. 0 for 1 in the ball game. Action in the Rays pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Line towards center field. Martin will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Welcome back to Target Field here in Minneapolis. All tied at 2 apiece as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's have a look at our game summary through the first 6. Here's Carlos Beltran. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Hitter, Carlos Beltran.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled back. Here's Hughes now on 0-1. And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1. Now some action out in the Minnesota pen as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. And that's going to be a base hit. So there's the possible go-ahead run aboard to kick off the 7th. Ready once again, Colby Rasmus. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far.
Rasmus. Your attention, please. Now
so with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Steven Souza will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Steven Souza.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a walk.
Number 4, Orlando Arcia.
Hit to third. Scooped up to second for 1. On to first, and you can forget about the go-ahead run being on base. He's erased on the double play.
Next for Tampa Bay.
Stepping into the box, Derek Dietrich. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you'll get the strike.
And another foul ball. Another one sent foul. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Jonathan Schoop. He'll start things out here in the bottom.
Jonathan. Oh.
And that one swung on and missed 0-1.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
And that's going to be a base hit, so the possible go-ahead run is on here to start the home half of the 7th.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Stephen Piscotty. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped up. Here for it is Segura to make the play. One gone. Digging in now, Ben Paulson. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a liner, but foul. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike 2. Off-speed pitch, and there is strike 3 called. And boy, that zone just got a bit larger. 2 away. John Ryan Murphy stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Swing and a soft liner. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Gene Segura standing in. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Bay, second baseman
Romero will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Number 77. This change for the Twins. Now playing left field. Number 20. Steven.
Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The windup and the 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Here's the pitch. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. The catcher Derek Norris is in. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. A fastball that just misses inside.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Center fielder, Leonis Martin.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is skied into short left center. Buxton giving chase. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And that ends the inning. Into the box, Byron Buxton. He'll get things
Leading
started
off
now
for a
in the
win.
bottom of inning number 8.
Center fielder, Byron Buxton.
Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. Now in the
batter,
box,
number 5,
Matt Duffy. He
shortstop,
was retired
Matt
after popping out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Couldn't quite pull that swing back. He went around for strike 1. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Hey, good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. On its way is pitch number 75. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Another payoff pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Souza is under it. Oh no, it drops. Throw into second, and he is into second base with one away as the go-ahead run. Digging in, Eddie Rosario. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Striding in, Miguel Sano. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out 1. First delivery to him on the way. Now he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Hoping to keep it tied, here it comes. And he comes back with a pitch that misses here. 1-1 to the Minnesota third baseman. Here's the 1-1. Hot shot down the line. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. Coming in to score easily is the runner from third, and they've taken the lead here in the 8th. Stepping up now, number 66. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. First pitch of the at-bat. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
That's a bad approach right there. Look, you may get that pitch later in the at-bat. If you're going to take a swing first pitch, it's got to be a ball you can drive. And that was not the pitch.
Here it comes, 0-2. Drilled to the left side. Fielded cleanly. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Shortstop, Asdrubal Cabrera.
First pitch on its way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
Left fielder.
Here's George Springer. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes.
Now pitching for the Twins.
So a new pitcher coming on now, and the call's gone out for the big guy, right-hander Jonathan Broxton. Time called here as with the potential tying run aboard.
Jake Marisnik.
Quick check on that tying run at first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lays off 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he will make the catch here right in front of the screen, and that's your first out. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Stepping in, Will Myers. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. Here it comes, 1-0. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia, as he'll look to bring home that tying run. From second with a base hit into the out. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. A late swing at a slider for a strike. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And this is going to be a foul ball. A sold-out crowd of just around 40,000 now on their feet in Minnesota. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Duffy gloves it, and they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. And he is out at the plate. He tried in vain to score the tying run, and this place is going crazy. The ball game is over. It was mostly pitching and defense in this one, but the man you see here